Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. This is my lovely wife Jen, and today we're getting caught up on some trailers that we've missed. Today we're doing A Quiet Place Day 1. It's the third entry. I guess Day 1 it's a prequel to the first two. We have watched the first two Quiet Places on the channel. It's actually some of the first movies that we watched together. Unfortunately, I remember this was the time when the reaction portion of at least one of those videos got claimed. So I had to remove it and basically just turn that video into just a review. But I am super excited for the third one. This Quiet Place has been a great, additional franchise or new franchise from John Krasinski, and I'm looking forward to it. How are you feeling checking out the trailer for this one?
I am probably most excited for this movie. Just because I enjoyed the first two so much. And this is just like right up my alley. I love these types of movies. And it was such a different type of like horror suspense. It was very unique in its own right. I enjoy those types of movies, so I'm really excited to see how this third one is gonna measure up to the other two.
Yeah, me too. So let's go ahead and watch the trailer for A Quiet Place Day 1.
That was such a hard scene.
I know.
Oh, so this is how it all started?
Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of got some Cloverfield. Oh! Studio's like, give them a budget.
Please! Please!
Oh, it's sad. Jeez. It looks like it's gonna be great. Lupita Nyong'o is the lead in this one, it looks like. She's fantastic in pretty much everything I've ever seen her in. I know in A Quiet Place 2, we saw a little bit of like before the monsters showed up and like a little day in the life. I think there was like a scene where they're like playing baseball together. And so it looks like this is just a totally separate story that was happening simultaneously as some of the events from A Quiet Place 2. It looks like the studio's like, we've been making bank on these Quiet Place movies, so let's give this one a bigger budget.
Yeah.
That could be a kind of a negative and a positive. One of the things that makes A Quiet Place 1 and even 2 so scary or so suspenseful is the fact that we really don't see the monsters a whole lot.
Right.
It's one of those less is more things. So I don't know if this will actually be like scarier because we're seeing them so much and they're just out in the open and we know that they're the cause of all the problems or whatnot.
Overall, I really like the movies where, the first one starts at a certain time period and then they have follow-up films that kind of go back to the beginning. It really gives you a different type of view for the whole picture. This is falling right in line with that, and we're gonna get some new characters. It definitely looks like it's gonna be on a larger scale. I think with the first two, it was so compact. We're really just dealing with small amounts of people, a small family or an individual, and this looks like this is a major city that it's taking place in, which is gonna be a little bit different of a setting, so I'm all up for that.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the Cloverfield movies? There's a similar like style. The first one at least is sort of like a handheld thing, and then they become sort of more anthology, the Cloverfield stuff. Anyway, the opening for this one reminded me of a similar opening that we saw in the first Cloverfield movie. All that to say, I cannot wait to check this one out. I've been really loving all of them. The stakes and budgets for the movies seem to increase each time. The first one was really focused on just that family. Then the second one still focused on the family, but then they're like in a small town and they have enough VFX budget to show the monsters a little more. And then now where it's like, we're all in. We want a whole city thing. Right. We want the bridge burning and falling into the water. So I'm super excited to check it out. These, of course, are just some of our thoughts. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. We'll check those out. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video, everyone. Take care.